Hey, what's up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to be covering personal branding, your personal reputation management, and then a tool to manage that. Basically, what happens when people Google your name. And then also, I'm going to bonus in and talk about how I'm even recording this and how I got this video up in the top right-hand corner. So let's start with personal branding, or the branding software that I use. So it's called Brand Yourself, brandyourself.com. And this is what I use to do this. Now, I first got introduced to this when I was working for a company, and we're all doing business, serving hundreds, sometimes thousands of clients, and sometimes an issue happens with one of those clients. Maybe they go crazy and they write a negative blog post about us, whatever. That can happen. Fortunately, it hasn't happened to myself, but it's happened to people that I know. So anyway, I came across the software because that person wanted to bury some undesirable Google results. That's what really this software is designed for, but it's also it's a great tool that has some free features that you can have without paying, and then for very little money per year, you can access quite a lot of awesome features, which is what I've chosen to do. So basically, it'll give a score of how good your personal reputation is. Actually, and not just business owners use this, but individuals use it for just so they look good on the internet for when they want to apply for jobs as well. So a lot of my videos are focused and directed to entrepreneurs and business owners. This one is also talking to all my friends that want to go to school, get a job, and rock that job and be able to really get hired out in the marketplace. So it goes to both people. So it'll tell you what's hurting you the most, what's helping you the most, and then your Google results and stuff like that. I'm going to go back through, and they have concierge service where they'll do stuff for you. They'll talk about social media. I mean, this is just kind of a summary. I don't really look at this all that much. I just kind of look at my overall general score there. But if you hit improve score, it'll kind of give you where to go to start improving your score. But anyway, I'm going to go to improve Google results. So this will show you, and when you first sign up for this, I mean, I'm already in the platform, but go to brandyourself.com and sign up for a free account. And this will actually show you, you'll put in a search term. Now, I'd recommend just putting the name by which most people know you. And then this will give you an overview. I like to go to, so it'll tell me how many, and you have to label each Google result. Is it positive? Is it neutral? Is it not about you? Or is it negative about you? So it'll tell me to optimize these different profiles and stuff like that and milestones. But I like to check out, well, first of all, there's going to be many in unlabeled. When you first sign up, you have to tell this platform, is it good? But anyway, I like to just see what are my top 10 Google results. And you can Google yourself, but it affects by location and stuff like that. This software will pull an objective view of what are the top 10 Google results for you. So in my case, I almost do nothing on LinkedIn. Facebook is my baby. That's where I do pretty much everything. But LinkedIn, I optimized my LinkedIn a little bit because of this, but it was already search result number one, followed by my Facebook page, followed by my Facebook profile, followed by Twitter, followed by Instagram, followed by my personal branding website, which is they actually give you a website within here, and with their subdomain. So mine was brandyourself.devinborsboom.com. I don't know, one way or the other. Excuse me, but I own devinborsboom.com. I'd highly recommend buying the domain that is your name for your personal branding site, and we can do that. This is just a random thing. So first of all, well, I'll tell a story. I was signing up for a software. I mean, if you've ever heard of ClickFunnels before, I was testing that out. I'm not a huge advocate of them, but if you like that, that's great. It's a great tool, and Russell Brunson's a wise guy, awesome, intelligent marketer. So anyway, I bought this domain, devintest.com, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not going to use ClickFunnels, and then it is staying here through this cute stat site. So basically, this is a site that compiles data when you want to look up a website or whatever. This is literally all it says on it. It's stupid. Do me a favor, don't click and go to this site. Don't give it traffic. I'm going to try to push it down so people find useful things about me when they look up my name on the internet. Anyway, Medium, YouTube, and Vimeo are the next ones that come up, and then there's only a couple more. My Google Plus, which, as many of you know, is actually going away. At least, I don't know if it's personal or business ones. I reviewed this other thing, but that's pretty much it for me. But fortunately, a lot of my positive stuff is on the first page. And you can click optimize it, and then it'll bring you into where I'm going to show you next. Well, actually, if I click optimize positives, yeah, this is a really good thing to know. So here we are. Now, it'll actually give you tips on how to optimize different things based on what they are. So for example, my Twitter is fully optimized, but my Facebook profile is not. So if I hit optimize, it's actually going to give me steps on how to optimize my personal Facebook profile. So review my high-risk posts. They're having issues. So I went back. I mean, we all have some type of past, and so I used kind of vulgarity and profanity in previous posts. If you do, that's fine. It's not my personal brand, so I wanted to remove those Facebook posts that had those type of things. And I removed the posts, but in comments, it was just kind of not working. So anyway, and then for my bio, if I click this, they actually recommend, and whenever this comes up, but I'll just say they recommend a bio of at least 300 words. I'm not a writer, so I wrote like 150 words, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. But anyway, they give you a link directly where to go, and they'll actually, tell you, hey, write a bio about yourself, write it in simple, clear language, and use your full name, and it'll scan it, and then use copy and paste it into your about you and your Facebook. Back to properties here. So that was Facebook, for example. I've optimized some other ones. This is my Facebook page, and it kind of thinks it's a profile because this is really for individuals. This is your personal brand, not necessarily company. Medium, I haven't optimized at all, personal website, and it'll actually give you tons of great ideas on how to optimize your personal website for your personal brand for SEO purposes if you connect your personal website. So super cool. So that's how you can optimize those things. Social media, I'm just going to click over to bigotry, which I don't have any in there, but yeah, it'll tell you actually if you have any social posts on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, with any of these things here, profanity, alcohol, drugs, sex, all this kind of stuff, and it'll allow you and actually link you directly to that post so that you can delete it or edit it or whatever you want to do. And then you have this little deep clean button where it'll be even more strict on its criteria. Clean up images. It'll actually scan images for questionable content. Now let's go to build your personal brand. It'll just give you some steps. It's recommending that I get rid of those things. I've done a lot of the steps here, so it's great. It just tells you exactly what you should do. I'm going to go to your brand yourself profile. This is the website that they give you that I mentioned. Like I said, it starts off as a subdomain of brand yourself, like brandyourself.devinborsum.com or the opposite. But if you have a domain, you can actually just point that domain towards, I guess, brand yourself's name servers, and then use it. And once I did this, I mean, it's my name is the website. It indexed to like 4th in Google immediately. So, and I'll show you what this looks like. It's a very simple website, not super gorgeous by any means. Obviously, if you're a website person, you could build a much better website than this, and feel free to do so. But for me, it was just simple and easy, and it just puts together links. You can link to all your different social websites, and my links to my different profiles are in here, and people can find me that way. And then you can put in, I guess, experience and stuff like that into this website, which I guess I haven't done, but additional pages, I suppose, would be created. I just haven't taken the time to do that, and I suppose I haven't even looked into this, but you can change the appearance and layout of that. And you can see visitor stats and get notified when people look you up. Stuff like that. And then they also have this feature about protecting your private information. So if you guys like me get tons of calls from telemarketers and spam emails, it's because your name is probably out on the internet. Your information is somewhere on the internet. And they have a service where they'll basically scrape it and take it all out so that type of doesn't happen. So you're preventing identity theft, spam, robocalls, hacks, all that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much it. So I already purchased, and I'm going to go to, I guess I can't really, so anyway, the remove private info is, and it's in US dollars, it's an American company, $50 once, and then I think it's like $10 per year after that, which in my opinion is pretty darn good. So I'm going to log out to show you the prices, brandyourself.com. And resources or individuals. I don't know where they have their prices. Mostly they get you to sign up for a free account and then they get it. But I think it was something like 50 or 60 bucks, 70 bucks American for the first year. For the I forgot to mention. So these features that I mentioned are on the paid version. They'll let you optimize one profile or 3 profiles for free and give you your score and show you stuff. But in order to use like all the optimization tools, you got to pay the whatever it is, 60 bucks a year, which to me, or like 7 or 6 or 8 bucks a month. To me, it's very inexpensive. I mean, if it's something that's important to you. Anyway, that's what I use. I find it valuable to optimize when people look me up and stuff like that. And so that is Brand Yourself. I told you that I'd be talking about how I'm doing, this recording and stuff like that. And a shout out to Lane Anderson of London Road Media, who shared this with me. But the software that I use is called Open Broadcaster software. I thought it was Broadcast, but it's Broadcaster software. Honestly, I don't really know a whole lot about this. This is the 2nd or 3rd time I've ever used it, and I'm using it to do this Facebook Live right now. But basically, this is the software. You download it. They have tutorials and stuff like that. If you have questions about it, I'm happy to shoot you a video on what Lane taught me. It took about 1.5 minutes to do it, and it's free, which is awesome, and it's fantastic. So that's what I use, and that's that. I'm just going to check in here. All right, so it doesn't look like anyone has any questions at the moment. So my question for you is, how's your personal brand doing? Are you going to use this tool? What do you think about this tool? And how's your branding going? And what happens when people Google you? So hopefully it's been helpful. If so, let me know in a comment below. If you have any questions, once again, I'm here. Thanks, guys. Take care. See ya.